Hello everyone and welcome to the newsroom of Bixpo 2018. And here I am sitting with Joseph Cudjoe, a Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Energy of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you for joining us here today.
Welcome.
Can you briefly introduce yourself to our viewers?
Okay, thank you. I am the Deputy Minister of Energy of the Republic of Ghana, and I'm in charge of finance and infrastructure for the energy sector of the Republic of Ghana. The energy sector of the country now comprises the power subsector and then petroleum subsector. And the petroleum, we have the upstream sector and downstream. The upstream, because we produce oil and gas, we have divided our petroleum sector into two. Offshore activities and onshore activities. And when it comes to supply of petroleum products, we call it the downstream activity, where you have the white products like the petrol, diesel, and so on that are used by industry, individuals, and commercial vehicles, and so on. So the energy sector is big, as
yes, it is.
Yeah, comprising the power and petroleum subsectors. And I'm the Deputy Minister in charge of finance and infrastructure.
Very well. Then all the way from Ghana, it's been a pretty long flight, hasn't it?
It was.
It was.
And
is it your first time here in Bixpo?
First time in Bixpo, but second time in Korea.
Second time in Korea, and your first time here in this exhibition.
Exactly.
Well, looking around, did you have a chance to go around and check out the booths?
Yes.
What is your impression about this Bixpo 2018 so far?
Is there anything called more than positive? If there's more than positive, then I have an above positive impression.
So it's a double 2 thumbs up.
Oh, if it is not triple.
All right. So the number one question is, what brings you here to Bixpo 2018 all the way from Ghana?
Very good. You know, as a country, we're looking for opportunity to improve our electricity systems, from generation to transmission and distribution. And as a country, we have always looked at Korea as kind of an unwritten benchmark.
Benchmark.
Because we all started from the early 50s and 60s.
Yes, sir.
But Korea is far ahead of us, so Korea has always become a reference point for us. And so far as our electricity sector or power sector is concerned, Korea is always a benchmark. So it wasn't an accident when we heard of the Bixpo.
Yes.
Where we know the next generation of electricity business is going. That as the theme of this year's exhibition states, that we are looking at energy transition and digital transformation. We also want to catch up with all the unfolding developments in the energy sector. So through Korea Trade, through some Korean companies that are already in Ghana, and then we got invitation to participate in this fair.
So you've already had business progresses.
Exactly.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
So just for the information for our viewers that want to know about the current status of the energy market in Ghana, can you briefly introduce the current status of the energy market in Ghana?
Very good. The energy market, so far as let's break it down to the generation level, transmission level, and the distribution level, so that we can have a complete picture of the market. At the generation level, we have adequate electricity generation. We have more than what we need, and if we put numbers to it, it's like if we need 2,400 megawatts, we have installed capacity in excess of 4,500 megawatts, which is almost like twice. And so if you're looking at coming to Ghana to do electricity generation business, then there is little space to do that, except that as a government, we have a policy to increase renewable energy mix in our energy mix.
Yes.
We want to increase the renewable energy portion to up to 10% by the year 2030, and that is what at the moment creates a little space in the renewable energy subsector of the power distribution sector. Else, there is very little room for energy generation business. But when we come to transmission level, we are undergoing transmission systems improvement, and we're upgrading the transmission lines. We're getting them robust. We're constructing some little more to get a complete system that will serve us as a country reliably, and also serve the sub-region. Ghana is part of West Africa sub-region. Also serve the sub-region. That is where opportunity exists. Exactly. So far as transmission systems improvement and new transmission lines and substations, and I'm happy to inform your viewers that we're already working with Korea and Korea Exim Bank, which is at the moment supporting our northern part of the country. We have NEDCO, Northern Electricity Distribution Company.
Yes.
Ghana's distribution is divided into northern and southern, and the northern part is managed by NEDCO. And Korea Exim Bank is giving us $50 million facility to upgrade the transmission systems and even construct the power station, substations, systems, and even construct new ones. And the project value is about $50 million US.
So there's been lots of business transactions with
between
Ghana and Korea.
Yes.
Oh, that's very good to hear.
Yes, and even at the transmission level, we have two towns, Prestia Kumasi line, which is being constructed by Korean company.
Wow.
So we have a good relationship. And I just met a KEPCO, one of the CEOs of the subsidiaries of KEPCO.
Yes.
Who told me that he is working on a project in Takoradi. Takoradi is a city in Ghana. He's working on a project there. And believe me, I am a member of parliament as well, beyond the ministry's work. I'm also a member of parliament of Efia constituency.
Yes, yes.
And the constituency is in Takoradi, where he's doing the project.
What a coincidence.
Coincidence. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So it's been a pleasant surprise in the course of that meeting. And I believe, now let me go back to the distribution sector market.
Yes,
so far as electricity is concerned, Ghana is looking at improving the distribution systems. And we have used a model, using a concession approach to give private sector participation.
Yes.
Largely, the distribution company has been state-owned. In fact, 100% state-owned. But we want improvement there. So we have nominated and agreement signed a private sector company, Power Distribution Systems Limited, to take hold of the assets of the Electricity Company of Ghana, which is the distribution company, to upgrade and improve its systems. So if you're looking at the market, it will be very interesting for any Korean company looking at Ghanaian's distribution subsector to, for example, start engagement with Power Distribution Systems Limited, which is the private sector company, which has won the contract to take charge of the distribution market. It will be interesting to look in that direction.
All right, so it looks like Ghana would be a very broad market to invest in for the energy industry as well.
Yes, that is how I see it.
Well, to wrap up, is there any last comments or opinions that you would like to make to our BIXPO 2018 viewers here at the newsroom?
Very good. I must say, like I said from the beginning, I've been impressed about BIXPO 2018. I can only talk about 2015, 16, 17 when I read about it.
Yes.
But I must congratulate Korea. I must congratulate KEPCO for leading the whole world in this direction. And I'm impressed by the horizon you have taken, that the next 100 years you want to put in place all the systems from academia, research, and industry support to lead in the energy transition and the digital transformation. I'm so much impressed. That is visionary. And I congratulate Korea, Republic of Korea, and KEPCO, and the BIXPO, the authority in charge of running BIXPO. I must congratulate them for this initiative. It's good for all of us and for the world.
Very well then. Thank you so much, Deputy Minister, for sparing your valuable time to share your insights with us. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Joseph Cudjoe, Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Energy of Republic of Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you too.